Decisive Designs, bringing you goodies that I have found. Now, how are you doing? Are you home from work or are you still on the road? Okay, so I have this gorgeous, gorgeous table that I implemented from an inspiration that graced the back cover of HGTV magazine, and I'm going to show it to you in just a second. It's their March, I can't say that right, March, it's their March issue. And if you haven't seen it yet, this is it. I love that green, don't you? Avocado green. It's just so vibrant and rich, and it just elevates the blue. And look at the gorgeous bedroom that is on the cover. Isn't that gorgeous? Well, lots of inspirations are within this cover. But as I flipped from page to page to page, I thought about what I could do, but this resonated with my spirit. You think I need a new house, guys? Maybe that's why. Look at it. Isn't it awesome? Gorgeous. Now, one of the things I often talk about is how color works with environment and with humans, right? Also, the different views that colors have. And this house represents nature and spirit. It's this vibrant green secluded color set in kind of it nestles kind of within like a valley. Look at that, with three palm trees, not palm trees, pine trees above it, and the designer or the painter painted everything green. Um, in monochromatic. Look how subtle it is. But one of the things that I recognize instantly is how gorgeous those three bulbs are. They illuminate this power from within, right? So they brought kind of a light from inside out. So this balcony is inviting. Isn't it gorgeous? Gorgeous. So this is what my inspiration is this week. And if you follow me, you know that I love nature. I love color. I love inspiration from outside. I love to bring the outside in. There is one of my pine trees. I'm sitting in front of my bay window. Pine trees around the front yard, and that's one of them. And it's so funny when I was out yesterday, I was thinking how big these guys are and how small they started. So when you start something small, if you treat it right, it may get to the size that you want it. Just so super gorgeous. Love it, love it, love it. So, guys, if you haven't subscribed to their magazine, do so. I love to see it on my kitchen table. That was Tuesday when I came home. Lots of really good ideas, right? You know why? Because their staff or their superior, they're diverse. All right? Okay. So you ready to see my table? Ooh, Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. So, this gorgeous sage green color is just spicy with this shimmers that is within it. Really spicy. And this is what I brought in all the glass because I love the glass window within that design. And I brought the clear glass in. Now, this is a clear glass charger, and originally it's a cookie platter, and it's one of the Christmas ones. And I'm going to show you. Oh, this one is a duck with holly bush around it. Really? So it's one of the Christmas ones. Um, I think these come out within the Christmas season, but I've never actually seen them in store. This was thrifted years ago, just so you know. And instantly, when I picked them up, I wanted them for something, but I didn't know what. And sometimes that's how I purchase things. They're interested, so I pick them up. Sometimes they're ugly, and I pick them up, but you never know what my spirit wants. And these are the perfect um, charger for this setting. And I have used this in several other tablescape. It really opens up the table and highlights the beauty of the design. So I love that. Um, and this gorgeous placemat that it sits on, it's really nice. So, anyways, my goodies are these plates. Um, can I tell you the brand? No. They were gifted and not found. They were gifted to me years ago. When I first started YouTube, um, I think in 2012, there were a lot of clear plates designed with. And I've never done it because I like colors. I like to do something that makes sense to me and not to someone else, right? So it didn't at the time make sense to me to use them, right? Until I get an idea. And that's how sometimes I work. I work from inspiration, or sometimes I come up with my own um, inspiration. So these are square glass plates, and they are lovely. I have some 225. Do you say it like that, or just fifth? Or triple two fifth? I have some of those plates that are square, and I think most of their plates are square that I have seen, but I have seen round ones. And these remind me of their plates. And how I got this, I bought a friend an expensive set, and they couldn't believe it. So what they did, they bought me back one. And she was smart. She is smart, by the way. Something that is not in my collection. Um, and I almost said in my spirit, what am I supposed to do with this? And I left it alone until now. I saw this design and I'm like, let me run for it. And look at the layers. Now, this set also comes with a bowl, a square bowl. It's a 12 piece, well, not 12 piece, 12 dinner plate, 12 salad plate, but I only seen six bowls. So Did I misplace six of the bowls? I'm not sure. So I didn't have enough to place on the table, and it would have been gorgeous with the bowls as well. But I love the illumination of the glass throughout the setting on the table, and I love the way it makes the table feel. And also, what I did was the three bulbs that is on that balcony for life. I I relate them to the three vases. I almost say copy, but I relate them to the three vases, and I have the pine stake in reminiscent of the pine trees in that background. So did I go crazy trying to relate everything to this outdoor space? Maybe not, but it's okay if I went crazy because it's my prerogative, right? Um, and what I did was I used two glass candle holders, right? There you go. And then I elevate the gray or silver to the eye level in a lighter tone so that when your eye rests, it rests on something that is below. And I love that. Love that. Love that. And what I wanted, you guys are not going to believe this. I wanted my home goods nice glass wares to be on the table, two each, right? This set that I had bought years ago, and one broke. So I still have seven. And the other set that I replace it with comes with eight, right? Guys, I'm only finding five. So I could not do two really nice glass sets. So I chose this heavy um glassware to replace that. I wanted to do two for some reason, and I didn't want a little small flimsy glass, and I have a lot of them. I love these big ones. And this is just so gorgeous. The glass illuminates on colors. It picks up on the background of things, and I love it. And I love that it's not um, plain. It has kind of a chandelier design that is not shown on camera. So it's real pretty. I love it. And sometimes when you go to the store and see something, you don't see it in your house as a staple until you try it. And when I picked these up, trust me, I could have just had this one set and that's it because I use these more often than anything else, guys. Um, but they are so gorgeous. Hi guys, how are you doing? How are you doing, guys? Welcome to my live. I have this beautiful table this week, inspired by HGTV back cover. And when you guys see it, you're gonna think I'm crazy, but I like being crazy because you do have a lot of designers designing their tables out there. And I wanted to be one of them that is different, right? Also, the roof has this dark undertone wood on it. That's the only difference in material, um, color on this house. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna take my chair covers off this week just to represent that. So guys, so it goes to show you that you can implement something from nothing, right? Or you can implement something from something that is not what you're doing. Because if you look at this beautiful design house as nothing, right? And I'm sure HGTV pulled off the stops because I've voted 2 billion times to win a house. I was never lucky enough to win one. But their homes has all the good stops. Um, for environmental safe and security safe, and also well furnished, well designed, and something that would last forever, right? So why not make it a tablescape so that others can see that they can look at a picture and not see a house, but see a table design or a room design, even nature. Like sometimes I go out to my garden and I see something different and I come in and I implement it. And that's how I work. But I love this. I love the colors this week. I love how the glass make it feel. And when I look at this house, I say, wow, I love the glass, all the glass windows, right? And I bet it's beautiful, the light that shines within. And your table can illuminate that shine if you have the right aesthetics, right? So, um, one might be able to go shop for something like this, but I was lucky enough that I had these already. And that's why sometimes I buy extra stuff. A lot of times you see things and they're really cheap or they're on clearance and you're like, oh, I don't need it. And someone like me go and see it and grab it and tuck it under their bed for years until a purpose comes up, right? Um, what about a dress? Tuck it under their bed, hide it in their closet until an invite comes up. So you never know. If you have the extra money, buy something extra um, and something that you would normally not use because this friend gave this to me knowing that I love blues and greens and all different kind of colors. And the set that I had given, it's vibrant, it's life, and it's her. Like, sometimes you know your friend's personality. And what she gave me back is like, a glass house. Maybe that's why I didn't use it. I'm like, okay, what should I do with this? A glass house? Like, can you see through me? So maybe she was telling me something that she could see through me, or I am not going to touch your colors. I'm going to buy something neutral for you. And one day you will be able to implement it in your design. And I have done that. And I can't believe I grabbed this instantly. And uh design the table. I love them. I love how they come out. Uh, um and the curtain represents the um the background of this patio floor. I don't know if it's concrete, almost kind of white. And the greenery represent the greenery around the yard. So I love that. I love that. And then the fireplace, I represent the fireplace. The I represent the fireplace with my candles. You have to have fire on the table. And the gray, dark gray charger with sparkle is just something to elevate the design. Sometimes when you get inspired, you have to add your own touches to that. And that's what I did. And then the utensils just topped it off really nice. I had picked this setup years ago. And what right here it has kind of antique finish like on it, which if you were to take black paint and paint it, and then take a sponge or a steel thing and rub it all off or rub it in the creases. Sometimes the wax give you that look. Rub it in the creases and then put gold around it. See that? Gold around it. And finish it. And this is the finishing touch on this table. The gold is lightly used because it's the light in the picture. It illuminates power outside. And I love that. Power or life. And I love that. And the reason why I place them on the plates, guys, is when I do that, to me, they're too far. And sometimes they don't look pleasing to my eye. So what I did was I place the knife within the center diagonally, and then place the fork over it in the opposite direction, just to get this. Is it Japanese style finish, or unique style finish? Um, and I think it just collates everything and just add that finishing touch. And it is the emerald green, so it just depicts the surrounding of this house to be alive. Um, Knowing that nature is green and it says something about us, that we're healthy. So around the house is just healthy with these vibrant green plants, and that's what the utensil does. Now, the um, the napkin. The reason why I did not use a napkin ring, and you'll see it as you go through each setting. Um, the napkin ring would have be too crowded if I had to place the napkin and the utensil on the plate. Now, did I first thought about it? No. Um, and when I place this, I say, you know what? I'm gonna do this. And what I did was I folded the napkin in a certain way so that it looks like a banner around the plate, a little bit tighter because I have the phone, around the plate like a banner, right? Um, and then when I placed this on it, I said, okay, that you would see a clean look at a black tie affair where everybody's dressed in this nice black suit, white shirt, and it's just really uniform, right? And that's what this napkin style gives this design. And when I place my utensils now, it makes so much sense that I did not use a napkin ring or put the utensils on the side. I like to make sure that my utensils fit on my placemat. I think it should be a put and not a part of the. That's my experience. I like it better so it stays within, so you can see the set or the setting of the table, right? So guys, remember to like, share, and support my work. I love to talk. I love to talk, and when I find something that I relate to, I can go a mile a minute talking about it. But what I do want from you is support, support, support. Send it to your friends, anyone who designs, and show them my work. Remember to be kind and courteous, love your neighbors, and check on your elderly. Peace.